What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Smite God build for Nemesis, Goddess of Vengeance. First off, before I start this video, if you were expecting a build coming a week right after Loki, I was expecting to make one, but my computer decided to completely shit the bed on me, and it was not able to connect to the internet, and I don't know what was wrong with it, so I had to completely wipe my computer, and I lost all my files, so I had to get it all back. It took about 2 weeks, but I'm back on track, set up, ready to make this Nemesis video. So let's jump right into it. First thing you're going to want to do with Nemesis is you're going to want to pick up Bumbas, because you are going to be playing Nemesis in the jungle. If you do not play Nemesis in the jungle for any reason, just pick up Death Toll and T1 boots. But if you're playing Nemesis in the jungle, you're going to want to pick up Bumbas, and then you're going to want to get D-Toll. Those two things are going to help you out a lot. Bumbas is going to give you that extra like heal from the killing the jungle camps and all that stuff. Death Toll is also going to give you the more health and mana by hitting things, so it's just pretty good for Nemesis to stay alive. And then you're going to want to go with your normal mana and health pots. That's pretty much it for the beginning of Nemesis. Right after that, you're going to want to start right into doing Warrior Tabby. Warrior Tabby, in my opinion, I was testing it out with Nemesis. You do want to build more attack speed for her, but I feel like since you're already going to have more attack speed items on her anyway, like Warrior Tabby is just going to be better for you. So Warrior Tabby is going to give you that 40 physical power and that 18% movement speed. It's just going to be better, going to give you more physical power than Ninja Tabby, which would give you 20, but it also give you more mana and attack speed, but you'd still the movement speed stays the same. But I just think Warrior Tabby is going to be the best bet for Nemesis in the early game. So next thing on Nemesis, since you are not getting Ninja Tabby, you will be picking up an attack speed item first. I like to pick up a Kaival early in the game because it is one of the cheapest attack speed items you can get, and it's very effective for what it's worth because it gives you 30% attack speed, 10 physical penetration. Its passive is every single successful basic attack increases your physical power by 10 and reduces your target's physical power from items by 10 for 3 seconds. Max stacks is 3. So picking up a Kaival is just going to be good early on because of its price. Second, another attack speed item, a little more pricey, but it's going to be Kinsai. Kinsai, in my opinion, probably one of the best items for Nemesis because you do want to build power, but you do want to build attack speed with her as well. Because she is not a god. She's not an assassin that can just whack you once and then you'll die. She's an assassin that will strip your protections from you and whittle you away so quickly you don't even know what just happened. So Kinsai is going to help you out by doing that, by giving you another 40 physical power, 15% more attack speed, and its passive on basic attack hits deal physical damage equal to 4% of the target's maximum health. This only will affect gods. You don't really have to worry about that last bit, but picking up Kinsai will be a nice addition to the build. Next on the build, you're going to want to pick up a penetration item because penetration on assassins is pretty much necessary if you want to get a target down as quick as possible. This penetration item you're going to be getting is Titan's Bane. Titan's Bane's pretty self-explanatory. It only gives you 30 physical power. That's good enough for what it's worth, though. It's passive, 33 physical pen. That's really it for Titan's Bane. Moving on. Next is going to be a power item that I think is a necessity on Nemesis. If you don't like the item, you don't have to get it. You can just trade it out for anything. But I like Stone Cutting Sword. Stone Cutting Sword, it's going to help you out with the melee basic attacks just because of its passive. It decreases a physical enemy protections by 10 and increases your physical protections by 10. That on Nemesis, plus her ultimate, it's not a fair game with it. Also, Stone Cutting Sword will give you 50 physical power and 10% extra movement speed. Last item on the list, it can be situational whenever you want. I was just kind of looking at my build. I was just like, attack speed, Nemesis already hits pretty quickly, so you don't really have to worry about any more attack speed. I just went with something little basic, just Jotun's Wrath. I got it mainly for the cooldown reduction, which gives you 20%, which is really good for Nemesis because you want to be you want to have your abilities on cooldown quite a bit because it just helps you out getting out, helps you strip protections, helps you reflect damage and slow them and all that stuff. So it will give you 150 mana, 40 physical power, 10 physical penetration, and 20% cooldown reduction. All really good to finish up the build with a well-rounded, nice pen item. Now onto the relics you're going to want to pick up if you're in the jungle with Nemesis. I'd say just overall in most assassins now, you should be picking up Sundering Spear. Sundering Spear is going to give you 30% more damage on enemies that have been hit with Sunder. And you know, if they're on low health, you can get a nice little snipe in there, you know, disrespect them a little bit. But yeah, pick up Sunder, and then it's your call if you want Beads or Aegis. Both really good. Beads, I'd say if you play against like a god that can get you with a like a crowd control thing. Like if you're mainly playing against CC gods, pick Piri. If not, and you just want to stay alive, get Aegis. Okay, I'm going to go into jungle practice now so I can explain what Nemesis' abilities do and show you how this build works on just the basic raw bot. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are now level 20. We are in jungle practice. I have bought the full build to an extent, plus the most damaging power pots in the game. Now we are going to do a quick overview of what Nemesis' abilities do, starting with her passive, Scales of Fate. Nemesis holds the scales of balance, hitting enemies with basic attacks, tips the scales in her favor, reducing her target's physical and magical power, increasing hers, its stacks. So, power gain per hit, 6%, power loss, 6%, max stacks, 4, duration 5 seconds. That's going to help Nemesis out a lot because pretty much all she does is strip your protections, which is why I'd recommend stone cutting on Nemesis. Her first ability, Swift Vengeance. Nemesis dashes in a line, dealing damage to enemies in her path. She may dash again within 2 seconds. She may use basic attacks and her abilities between dashes. This is actually a change with Nemesis. I actually like it. At the same time, I kind of don't like it. I know I'm getting a little sidetracked here with the quick overview of her first ability, but you were able to just press your auto attack again and you would dash. I just got used to that, so it's just something that you're gonna have to hit your 1 again for. It's not that big of a deal, but it's actually an improvement to Nemesis. The damage of her dash, every single dash, will do 170 plus 50 because of the power we have from the build. Her cooldown is 11.2 seconds, costs 90 mana. Her second ability, Slice and Dice. The ability is a cone. Nemesis swings her blade, dealing damage in an area in front of her. Enemies in the center of the swing are stuck for 2 times damage and slowed for 2 seconds. The damage will be 140 plus the 50 because of the physical power, and they will be 50%. So if you get hit in the middle, it's going to deal 280 plus 100, I believe, maybe, give or take. It might just be plus 50. I don't know if the ability doubles what you get from your build. But the cooldown's 10.4 and it costs 80 mana. Retribution, Nemesis' third ability. Probably one of her best abilities. It's just good because you can actually get a kill with this ability, which doesn't really sound like you could get a kill with it, but you'd be amazed. Retribution, Nemesis activates a temporary shield around herself that protects her from a set amount of damage or until time expires. A percentage of the incoming damage from all gods is healed and reflected back to the source. It's a hard crowd control effect. It removes shields, so if you get like knocked by Bacchus's burp, it will take away your shield, or like Hades' ultimate, I believe, can take away your shield as well. But the damage reflect is 50% of all damage received, so that's how you can get your kill with it. You will heal for 100% of the damage received. Your shield health is 500 and the duration lasts for 2 seconds. Cooldown is 12.8 and it costs 80 mana. Nemesis' ultimate ability, Divine Judgment. Nemesis chooses a single enemy god, reducing their health and movement speed and stealing a portion of their protections for a time period. Her movement speed is also increased during this time. You're going to deal 40% of their current HP and damage. You're going to steal 50% of their protections. Your movement speed will be increased by 25%. The target debuff duration will last for 5 seconds. Nemesis' buff duration will last for 8. Your cooldown for it at level 5 will be 56. And it will cost 110 mana, which won't really be a problem for you at level 20. So, Nemesis, all in turn, if you want to just see what her abilities do, this is her cone. The cone is fucking massive. Like, you can hit both of the boys over here with this. Like, it does 190 with it. And then the dash, so you can dash right through, and then you can auto attack and then dash again, which is really nice. I actually like that improvement. Nemesis' shield. I'll get Rod and maybe proc his ult on me, and then I can reflect it. Yep. Yeah, it didn't really do that much damage because Ra doesn't really do that much damage, but it did reflect a bit of damage there. I'll show you his Nemesis' ultimate when Ra comes back. Okay, there he is. That just dealt quite a bit of damage, but that's the protection strip right there.
You have slain an enemy.
Just Ra doesn't really have that many protections, but I can't really show you on anybody else but Ra at the moment in time. And I'm kind of crunched for time, so I'm just gonna have to deal with Ra. But that's pretty much it for Nemesis' abilities, and that's it for the build. If you guys did like this video, make sure to leave a like. It would be crazy if you guys could get us up to maybe 25 likes. That'd be amazing if you could just hit 25 likes, because these videos have been absolutely killing it. Get the fuck off my screen, Swifty Dragon! Okay, if you guys could hit 25 likes on this video, that'd be fucking insane. I would appreciate it so much. And I'm almost at a mark, like a very high point in my career for YouTube right now. For me at least. I'm about halfway to 100 subs. I'm about at 55, I believe. If you guys could help me get to 60, maybe 75. 75 is where I want to be at by like 2 weeks from now. If you guys could make that a reality, it would mean a lot to me. I do post a lot of Smite videos, and I will be posting more videos. This is not an exclusive Smite channel. It's just what's working right now, so I'm just going to be rolling with what's working, which is clearly Smite builds right now. But, like I said, thank you for watching this video again. And one more thing. We got my Thanatos video, 2 quad digits. That is mental. You guys are insane, but I'm rambling now with this outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week with a brand new assassin build. Bye.
You say that I'm paranoid, but I'm pretty sure the world is out to get me.